recent reports have broke revealing that the Baltimore Orioles are seriously interested in making a blockbuster move and going all in for Tigers ace Tarik Skubal, a trade that many MLB analysts thought the Tigers wouldn't even consider, but now that the Baltimore Orioles are in on him, things are different. This trade report is just the latest in a long list of rumors linking the Baltimore Orioles to other extremely high-profile players around MLB, with the third best winning percentage in baseball and a willingness to push all their chips into the middle. Not enough people are talking about how truly scary these Baltimore Orioles are about to become. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're gonna dive into some of the recent reports coming out of Baltimore and discuss how they could honestly break the MLB trade deadline. Before we get into it, I encourage you guys to hit the like and smash the subscribe button if you enjoy baseball content and discussion so you don't miss any future videos. Alright folks, let's get into it. So to kick things off, we need to first talk about the Baltimore Orioles farm system. Baltimore for years had the best farm system in baseball, featuring studs like Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, and now their latest and greatest young star, Jackson Holliday. It was through this farm system that they cultivated the kick-ass team that they have right now. But what is crazy is that even with all of these guys playing in the MLB, they still have a stacked farm system. MLB recently updated their farm system rankings, and even though Baltimore is no longer occupying that top spot, they are still considered to be elite and are ranked 5th in all of baseball. It is absolutely insane how good their prospect pool still is, considering how many of them have already graduated to the show and how good they're actually playing right now on the field. At the time of recording this video, the Baltimore Orioles have a record of 60-39 and are atop the American League East. Their offense throughout the entire year has been incredible, and on the season are ranked 1st in home runs, 1st in slugging, and 2nd in OPS. And that is bound to happen when you think about how deep their lineup actually is. Gunnar Henderson, Anthony Santander, Adley Rutschman, Jordan Westburg, Ryan O'Hearn, and when he was playing, Heston Kjerstad are all having incredible years, and that's honestly leaving out a couple other Baltimore Orioles studs. Baltimore's pitching isn't quite as good as the offense, but it should absolutely not be slept on, as they're currently ranked 6th in baseball with an ERA of 3.68. This team as it is still incredible, and even if they made 0 moves at the trade deadline, should still be considered strong World Series contenders. But this, of course, is where their farm system comes into play. In the last couple days, serious rumors have popped up about the Orioles looking to buy Mason Miller and/or Tanner Scott, some of the best closers on the market. They've been linked to a big deal involving Max Scherzer going over to Baltimore and giving that playoff experience. They have apparently been seriously interested in Luis Robert Jr. and have been engaging in the necessary talks to acquire him. And on top of all of that, they have also been gunning after the probable American League Cy Young in Tarik Skubal. Now, obviously, Baltimore isn't about to go out and get everybody that I just mentioned. However, they do have a new ownership over there in Baltimore, and one that seemingly has the mentality to go and buy. With a prospect pool as large as the Baltimore Orioles have, they can afford to go out and outbid teams like the Dodgers or the Yankees for some of these star players, and all those teams can do is just sit back and watch. Fansided writes, the Baltimore Orioles are stacked with young, talented players. It seems that nearly every position on the diamond is being held down, and there are no thoughts of replacements occurring. Like their big league roster, the O's farm system is loaded as well. With a surplus of great young talent, the Orioles could look to ship some of the players in the minors to Detroit in exchange for Tarik Skubal. While this was just speculation a couple of weeks ago, there very well could be legs to this rumor. And this fan-sided article was written in response to the news that Detroit is actually scouting out the Orioles AAA roster, which features some of Baltimore's top prospects. If all of these rumors are true, then the Baltimore Orioles could end up having an absolutely massive trade deadline, and if they do, then they should undoubtedly be considered World Series favorites. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.